Good morning, good morning, good morning. Buenos dias, mi gente, yo-yo. Welcome to Daily Discipline number 838, primarily in a row. My name's Rob Hoback. Happy that you're here. Honored and humbled that you keep coming back like for real. Hey, it's Monday. And on Mondays, my message to myself is be Mamba. Have the Mamba mentality. Don't sit around and wait for things to happen. Be assertive. Go out and get it. It's like an F-It Friday, a Savage Saturday. And just to constantly remind myself that I want to be an initiator and not a reactor. I want to be more like Mamba. The date, February 1st, 2021. So a couple of fun things about that. Number one, check that out, 2121. That's fun. It's also the start of Black History Month. So I'm sure we will talk about that. But it's a work day. We got work to do. So first things first, still the realist. I am also both. I am an initiator and I'm a reactor, which is our real talk. Which are you? Are you an initiator or a reactor? So there's a couple things that have been in my head for the last couple weeks. Number one, with last week, I talked openly about it. I was just going through a little bit of depression. Football season was over and somebody that I really enjoyed working with left the building, and that would just weighed on me. And I had to cycle through that. And then it's sometime during the week, I watched this video by this guy, Dr. Scott somebody, and he got in my head. And then I was talking to somebody in a business conversation on Friday, and he proposed this theory. He's like, look, initiators versus reactors. Initiators are the people that walk up to a situation and say, hey, there's an opportunity here. We need to fix this something. And they initiate change. Reactors are the ones that are watching it happen, saying what just happened. They're participating, but they're not initiating. They're not leading. And while I would like to tell you that I'm an initiator all the time, I am not. I have regressed in that means just because of some, all the things that we talk about, right? Like when you fail, it's easy, or you consider something a failure, right? You say that didn't work out the way that I thought it did. Number one, you probably had unrealistic expectations. And number two, you're not looking long-term enough to see where the real win is. The loss leads you to the win. So that shouldn't prevent me from continuing to be an initiator. And so I just have to, sometimes things like this get stuck in my mind. I am both, but I want to be an initiator all the time. Let's do our thank yous. We're done for today. Number one, thankful that God has been good to us in the good times and the bad. Think about that all the time. I know you guys do too. Thankful for MIQ, right? MIQ, a company I used to work for that's now gone. Just a lot of good memories there, and was able to reconnect with some people that I worked with. And I still have people in my life that I talk to all the time as a result of MIQ. So just very thankful for my time there. I'm thankful for this concept, initiator versus reactor. And when I find myself either distracted or avoiding something, that I can just ask myself, are you initiating or are you reacting? What you going to do? That guy that I was talking about, that Scott, he put this concept in my head. If you're spending more time watching other people sweat than you're doing it yourself, your ratios are wrong. Meaning you need to spend more time exercising, get a sweat on yourself than watching other people do it. Are you an initiator or are you a reactor? Thankful for the juice, all the stuff that brings things to us and connects us. And, I needed to hear all those things, right? And it wasn't an accident that I had those conversations. I'm thankful for having a system. I was talking in an RFP response about the importance of having a system, a success system. And I'm thankful for the advice that I get from others. Sometimes it's good advice. Sometimes I don't accept it. But I'm just thankful it's there. I'm thankful that other people care enough to put advice out here on YouTube. For those of us who are looking for advice, can go find it. Thankful for history, where we write things down, and hopefully we don't repeat the same mistakes over and over again. But that's why we write it down, right? In hopes that we don't. Thankful for my kids, Sam, Addie, Jack, the crazies coming home today, right? Thankful for the truth, right? Was reading some articles this morning about some stuff we'll talk later, but just the truth comes out, right? Unfortunately, it comes out in pieces, and need people pick it up, and then it becomes viral, and then people start talking about it. And sometimes that's what it takes to effect meaningful change. But people are speaking their truth, right? And you know what else I'm thankful for? Today, tomorrow, thankful for it all. It's how it works, right? Just like I was talking about, sometimes when I look at things, I'm like, why aren't I being an initiator here? It's like, oh, well, this bad thing happened, that bad thing happened. I'm a failure, right? You got to look at it correctly. And 2 + 2 is 4. And, when you lose, if you can't see where that's helping you in the long run, then you're not looking long-term enough. Think about that, right? I have to think about it all the time. So anyway, I'm thankful for all that, especially the stuff that I don't think I want, the stuff that I would consider a loss, something that I consider negative, because now I know that this is just only going to help me, right? Thankful for you guys. With that, we are done. Hands up, peace out. We're better together. Appreciate you stopping by on a Mamba Monday. Be an initiator, right? Challenge yourself. Leave a comment, tell a friend, subscribe, all that nonsense. And come back tomorrow on a terrific Tuesday. We'll see you then. Deuces. #Real Talk. Love you guys. Bye.